Hey everyone, it's Father Lorenzo Labrija of Tritank here at St. Paul's Cathedral in the Episcopal Diocese of San Diego. And today we're going to walk you through the 4 steps that you can take to live broadcast your services so that anyone around the world can watch them. It's really simple. Come, let's take a look. All right, the first thing you want to do, and this is our step 1, is you want to set up a Facebook page for your own congregation. This way, you'll be able to direct people specifically to go to that one location to see your broadcast of your services on Sunday morning. Also, one of the great things about doing it this way is that you can get that URL and put it on your own website so that even people who are not members of Facebook can still just click on it there and still be able to find your broadcast of your service on Sunday mornings. All right, now it's time for step number 2. We're going to talk about the equipment that you need. You really only need 2 things. You need a cell phone and you need a tripod. That's all you really need. In fact, this whole video is done on just a cell phone and a tripod. And this is a big space. So you don't even really need a microphone as long as you have a cell phone and a tripod. Now, if you want to sound really professional and you want to, as a bonus, you can get a microphone that attaches to your cell phone to be able to capture the sound really well. It's not necessary, but it's a good bonus to keep in mind. Now we're on to step number 3. You're getting ready for the actual live stream. And here's how you can prepare. What you want to make sure you do is that you have the language that you're going to use as if though it was a post underneath the video. Prepare that in advance. And you don't just want to say like, this is the second Sunday of Lent or the third Sunday of Lent. You want to say something that's a bit more topical. Something that people will want to react to, like maybe what the sermon's a little bit about. When you're setting up your tripod, a great place for it is in the front row. And you want to set it more or less at about height of the people's heads so that way people get the same experience that they would be if they were sitting on the front row of your congregation. Now, when you're setting up the location for your broadcast and the actual camera and tripod, you want to make sure that it's in a place that captures the whole front, or especially if you have an ambo that's separated, the place where the preaching will happen and the readings will happen, you want to make sure that they're in the video camera as well. And that brings us to the final step, step number 4, when you're going to go live. Find a volunteer in the congregation, someone that can actually be right next to the camera to make sure that it doesn't get bumped, to make sure that people know that it's there and maybe not stand in front of it when it comes time to it. What you want to do is have them ready. All they really have to do is right before you go live, there's a button that says go live, and you click on that and you will be live on Facebook. Then when the service is done, they can finish by hitting end, and that'll finish the broadcast into the Facebook Live system. So those are the 4 steps that you need to be able to make your broadcast of your Sunday worship happen. Of course, nothing will ever beat all of us gathering together as a community to worship God in person together. But sometimes circumstances mean that we can't do that. And us being able to be out into the world using new technologies like Facebook Live is an opportunity for us to take Jesus further and further out into the world. So we hope you like these tips. We hope that you will use them and that together we will bring the gospel of Jesus further and further into the world.